So I'm just sitting in my car, just kind of, just trying to calm myself down, just relax. In about an hour, I have a lab midterm for my anatomy class. And I feel pretty confident about a lot of the material, but it still is always just a little anxiety inducing because I have really bad timed test anxiety. Like I get like timed tests are just stressful for me in general. Like I just like to have more time on things, to work on things. And I understand it's just like we're just writing down the names of things, like we're not having to go in depth with our answers, but it's just we only get about 1 to 1.5 minutes per station, and there's like a lot of different stations. I think typically the answer sheet has like 70 fill in the blank, so it is a little nerve-wracking. And just, we start at this station, then move to the next, move to the next, move to the next, and I think that's just what gets to me more than anything. I think it's not, a lot of times I know a lot of this stuff, it's just the pressure of doing it in a time limit is just, it just is anxiety inducing. It's anxiety inducing in me. And I'm just praying to God that He can give me calm and I can just remain calm. And just, read the questions, take time to read the questions, then look at whatever the marker is pointing at and, be able to answer the questions accurately. I just know once I get this midterm done, I'm going to have a lot less stress. I'm going to be a lot, I've been handling, I've not been, hyperventilating or anything or getting out of breath, but, it is stressful. Because I want to do really good on this exam. I want to do as good as I can possibly do. I'd really like to make an A on it. If I can't make an A, I'll accept a B. I don't really want anything lower than a B on this, though. Because the thing with lab is we have grades, our assignment grades and our lab drawing grades, but those grades aren't that big. The two biggest grades are our midterm and our lab final. And because they're such a big percentage of the grade, obviously I want to do really well on them so I can help my grade. So I'm just trying to I'm just trying to remain calm. But I don't know, you guys, I don't know if any of you guys get time test anxiety as bad as me, but it's bad. I remember I'm getting flashbacks of when I had to take the SAT and the ACT. It's not that I'm a dumb person. I'm very intelligent in certain areas. It's just I need more time, and I need there to be no noise. I need there to be no distractions. I need there to be an adequate amount of time, because when I'm pushed in these little short time limits, I don't do very well. I'll do as best as I can, but that's the only thing for me with the lab midterm and the lab final. You have this time for this station, this time for this station, and so on. Whereas when I'm in lecture, we have the whole class period. I have the whole class period to work on my exam. So I'm not feeling rushed. I can go back and read over things multiple times. Whereas on this, I can't be I have to read the questions once and then just try to answer. And if I don't know, then try to guess what I think it is. I don't have that luxury of just kind of taking my time with, this exam. It's just very much rest. So, I don't know. I don't mind exams, but I like to have time for my exams, and that's why I've been preparing. I've been practicing writing down the words. I've been doing all these things, and I'm gonna do another video probably after I get through with the midterm, just to kind of see how I'll tell how I think I did. The grades, I probably won't get the grades until I'm trying to remember how long it took last semester when we took I think it was about at least a week. It was either a week or so, or a week to 2 weeks before I got my grade back. But I'm hoping the grade will, I'm taking the exam today, it's Monday. I'm hoping it'll come back by the end of the week. I'd really like to know my grade by the end of the week. But anyways, that's just kind of my thoughts on that. And I feel myself, I feel my sympathetic nervous system kind of like getting a little intense, but that's just normal. I mean, that's to be expected. You know, when you have these kind of stressful situations, it just, that epinephrine, that norepinephrine, it just activates. But anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Bye.